Another day, another dollar. Thank the Lord for another 24. God, I knew that was you, man. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling extravagant. I'm feeling amazing, man. It's a late night. Late night. It's an off night for me, man. On Saturday night, man, I'm having some drinks. I'm feeling great, and it's crazy, right? I just recorded another video like maybe 30 minutes ago. I was talking about working in corrections, recession proof and whatnot. It's like, I don't know, man. You know how people, when they get to drinking, they turn a certain way. I don't go out as much as I used to, but when people get to drinking, they got certain tendencies that come out of them. Some people get real animated and real excited. Some people might get real aggressive, just start acting crazy in the club or the bar. Some people, they just be mellowed out. I've always been the type, I just get kind of excited. I start striking up conversations with random people just having a good time. I'm cool with everybody. Everybody having a good night. I'm having a good night. So, I'm like, man, maybe this is my way when I get to drinking, my days off, I don't drink often too, man. I don't want y'all to get into thinking I'm some kind of alcoholic or so. I'm just having, like I said, I be so busy with work. I work a lot of hours and I go to the gym a lot. And I be working on this YouTube channel constantly. So I don't have those moments often where I just have a night where I'm just having drinks. I'm just, man, the alcohol is flowing like a river, But like I said, somebody asked me a question. They wanted to know, how do I structure my sleep schedule, working in corrections? This is the thing. You have to find what works for you. I've been on night shift for the past 6 years in a row now. So I'm after a while, you kind of get used to it once you find the shift that works for you. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, working night shift is tough. You get tired. You have those moments, man, when you just dragging through the night. You like, damn, man, it really hits you sometimes because as a human being, we're supposed to be in the bed at night. We're supposed to be recovering. We're supposed to be, you know what I'm saying? In the bed, rejuvenating ourselves. We sleep overnight. We're supposed to be up during the day. It's not natural for you to be up overnight, working the night shift. But we all know, anybody that's logical as an adult, we know that somebody has to do it. Somebody has to be at the prison 24 hours. There has to be a certain amount of people, that watch the prison and make sure the institution runs safely and security. So it just is what it is, But like I said, I've been on night shift, like the past 6 years. I've been on the same post. I work night shift, cadre A. I'm off Sunday, Monday, so it's like having the weekends off. I go in Friday night. I get off Saturday morning. I don't have to be back at work and go until Monday night, going into Tuesday. So it's been working for me. As far as trying to structure my sleep schedule, in a perfect world for me, I usually do a lot of overtime too. So what ends up being overtime for me is I do my regular shift midnight to 8 a.m. And I usually end up staying over from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then it's like I go hit the gym as soon as I get off. It's like I'm not making no excuses. I'm not going to miss the gym no matter what. I want to get my money. And I want to hit the gym too, but I try to balance it out, So, I go to the gym, I come home, I may work on some stuff, eat dinner, work on some content, work on the videos, editing some stuff. And in a perfect world, like I said, I try to catch a little power nap before I go to work. I may lay down for a couple hours, 2-3 hours. Sometimes I may just stay up because I can't go to sleep. That's the one thing about working night shift. Your sleep pattern is going to be messed up. It just is what it is. Because even you can sleep, you can get off, or you can just work your regular shift, right? And let's just say I didn't do overtime. I wasn't hustling, trying to get this extra paper, stacking this paper up. I just work 12 to 8. I get off. Even if I sleep from, I don't know, let's say 8 a.m. to 1 p.m., I get up, I go to the gym, then I may come back home, chill for a little bit, eat, and then lay back down for a few hours. Even then, you're still going to be tired because you got to get yourself back up. You got to get ready for work. You have to go into work. And then it's like you got to be there. Once you at work, you got to be kind of alert. You know what I'm saying? Because anything can go down. It doesn't matter what time of the day it is. It doesn't matter that it's 2, 3 in the morning. When stuff happens in prison, it happens. It goes down. When shit goes downhill, it goes down fast. I've seen it, man. There's been times 2, 3, 4 in the morning. I'm working night shift. We in there fighting with the inmates, or we got an inmate that's out of control in the lockdown unit. We got to put on the riot gear and go in there, run in there, get him out of the cell and put him in restraints because he out of control. He done covered up his window, trying to harm himself, stuff like that. So like I say, it doesn't matter what time of the day it is. When it goes down, it goes down. You know what I'm saying? But and as far as, like I said, my sleep schedule, man, I try to catch a cat nap, a little power nap before I go into work. And then, you know, on the weekends, my days off, I try to make sure I'm getting rest too. You know, I try to get into bed early. Like I said, I don't club as much these days just because I'll be so locked in and busy with this. You know, I'm the type, I'm trying to blow this movement. I'm trying to get my YouTube channel to grow. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'd rather just stay home. I don't need to go to the club. I've done that in my 20s. I ran the streets. You know, I've been there, done that. So, you know, it's like going to the club for me. It may be just going to get some takeout food on my nights off. You know, I got my daughter on the weekends too. You know, so we may go out to eat when I have her. And it's like we come back home from eating. It'd be about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. And it's like, man, we done ate so good. I'm like, shoot, I'll get her ready for bed, put her in the bed, and, you know, I may try to stay up and maybe watch my show, catch up on my shows and stuff, but I'll be in the bed by 10, 11 o'clock on the weekends. You know, I ain't no shame in my game. I used to look and be looking at my mom and my dad like, man, why y'all be in the bed so early? You know, it'd be damn Saturday, so y'all be in the bed 7, 8 o'clock. Now I see why, you know. I see why they got to get their rest, man. It's more imperative the older you get. You know, I'll be 35 here soon, you know, but it's like, man, I value my sleep. I value my rest. You know, I love like the weeks when I'm in training, you know, and it's like I'm on the day shift. You know, we got to do certain times of the year. We have to do training. And when you in training, it's like you work during the daytime. So when I got training coming up, I'll be looking forward to that because it's like, man, I know I'm going to be in my bed every night, you know, because, you know, being that I work night shift. Or when I'm on vacation, I take a week of vacation. I'll be like, man, I can't wait. I look forward to that because I can get some quality, good rest. And then when I come back to work, I'm rejuvenated, you know. And the rate that I'm going, you know, I like I said, a lot of my other videos, I talk about this hustle, this grind, trying to run it up. But I only say that and do that, you know, because I want y'all to have a better life and bring a better life for y'all's family. But you got to balance it out now. You have to balance it out. You know, you can't be all work, burning the candles at both ends. You know, me, I got a plan. I don't plan on working this hard how I'm working forever. I'm just doing it right now while I got the most energy. You know what I'm saying? I'm still in my early 30s. I go to the gym a lot. I have a lot of energy. I got a lot of willpower. I got a lot of mental toughness, and I got a lot of hustle, you know. But like I said, I'm not planning on doing it at this rate for the entire remainder of my career. You know, I got, if I stay with the BOP and work to the end of my career, I got, like 14 years left, and I'll be eligible to retire at 48 years old. I have 25 years in with the Bureau of Prisons, you know. But like I said, I'm not planning on, you know, hustling this hard, working all these extra shifts the remainder of my career. No, sir. I got a plan. I run it up, and I'm smart with the money. That's that good stuff, man. I'm on that bourbon tonight. But like I said, once I said maybe another 2-3 years, I'm going to start training. Now, you know what? I said another year because I was just doing the math, looking at my numbers, looking at how much money I've invested, how much money I've saved. And I'm like, you know, I'm starting to get to that point now where my money is where I want it to be. You know, once you get to a certain point, there ain't no need to work all these extra hours, you know. Now you can start to sit back and you can start to enjoy the fruits of your labor. You know, I do a lot of investing. I work all these extra hours and I take a lot of that money and I buy stocks and crypto. I've been investing in stocks since I was in high school. I learned one of my math teachers. I was fortunate enough that he knew he was investing in stocks and he introduced me to the stock market. You know, I always took an interest in it. So I got every book that I can get my hands on and I would read about stocks and investing. So, you know, I've been in that area for a long time. And it's like when I'm working all these extra hours, I'm being smart with the money. I'm not just working for my health. I'm not just out here blowing the money on dumb stuff. I've done that. I've been there. I learned my lesson. You know, stuff like buying unnecessary stuff like rims on my car, taking females out to eat, you know, stuff like that. I'm past that phase. You know, I'm in the accumulation phase. I'm in the not just getting by phase, trying to get ahead in life phase, you know. So it's like now, the past few years, I've been putting 20% into my retirement account and I'm working all these extra hours. I don't need a lot, you know, to be happy. I don't live above my means. I stay within my means. I live within my budget. So when I'm working all these hours, it's like I pay all my bills. It's still plenty money left over. So I'm taking damn near $1,000. I'm investing it, putting it into stocks every 2 weeks. I'm taking a few hundred, a couple hundred for my daughter. I'm putting it in her college fund. You know what I'm saying? So she can have something. She's 5 years old. When the time she turned 18, you know, I can help her out with school. You know, by the time she turned 18, it got down there about $17,000 already in it. And she only 5. So imagine by the time she turned 18, it may be well over 6 figures. I can help her with school. I can help her with the stuff she trying to do. Long as she doing good. You know, kids get older. Long as they doing good and they doing what they supposed to do. That's my thing. You know, if they ain't doing what they supposed to do, you got nothing coming from me. You got to be taking care of business. You got to be doing what you're supposed to do. And you got to be making some good choices out here in the world. Otherwise, I gotta fall back some, and I gotta let life teach you. You know, I'm not just gonna spoon feed nobody, even my own child. I'm not gonna hand her the world, you know, because when you do that, people become ungrateful. They're not appreciative of it. You know what I'm saying? I had to grind and I had to work to get to the position I'm at. So once my daughter gets old enough to understand that, hopefully she has that mindset. You know, that she takes on my work ethic and she goes after the things she wants to do in life. You know what I'm saying? So once I get, like I said, I get to that point now, I'm approaching that point where it's like I set out for these personal goals. You know, I want to save $100,000 in my personal savings account, stuff like that. Once you start to get there, you can kind of take your foot off the pedal a little bit. You know, I'm not working as much. So now I'm getting off at 8 a.m. and I can structure my sleep schedule even better. You know, now it's like I don't have to get off at 4 p.m. every day. I try to rush home to, you know, get my pre-workout game on, change my gym clothes, run to the gym, try to get back here, catch a nap before work. Now it's like I get off at 8 a.m. I could probably just come straight home, maybe eat something real quick and lay down, take me a good little nap for a few hours to about 2 in the afternoon. Now I'm getting more rejuvenation. I'm getting more rest. That's what it's all about. That's what it takes to have longevity, you know. But I listen to my body too. This is the thing. You got to listen to your body, right? You have to listen to your body. You know, you starting to work all these hours or you work night shift, you work second shift, and it's like you get exhausted. And you know your body, you like, man, I don't know, man. I'm just like, man, I'm just wore out. Those are the times where you should just go ahead, take some leave, you know, call in, ask the lieutenant or the sergeant, can you get some vacation leave? You know, they not trying to give it to you, but you know you need to take some time off, a day or two, just to rejuvenate. Just call in sick, man. You need a personal day. You need a rest and recovery wellness day. That's what I call it. You know, I had those moments. You know, I remember I've changed a lot, you know, as I've gotten older and I've gotten wiser. You know, in my 20s when I was working in corrections, I was the type, you know, I'm young. I still want to go turn up, live life, you know, run the streets. I was the type, man, if I didn't have the weekends off back then on a Friday, Saturday night, maybe once a month, I would just call in sick, just to go to the club or just to chill with a female for that night, stuff like that. But as I've gotten older and, I had my daughter when I turned 30, it's like I don't do stuff like that. I try to let my sick leave accumulate just in case when I need it, my daughter's sick, and me and her mom, we not together, so we share custody and whatnot. If it's my turn, she gets sick and she can't go to school, it's my turn to watch her. I got leave on the book I could take, when I have to watch my daughter, stuff like that, And then, you want to let your sick leave build up in case you need it. You never know. Anything can happen. You may be out of work for a long time with an illness or something like that, So I don't try to waste my time off frivolously on unnecessary things. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I let my time build up. You know what I'm saying? And it worked out for me. As far as the sleep schedule though, you just gotta make it work for you. It all depends on what shift you're on. If you're on second shift, you probably be getting off at 11 p.m. midnight. You may go home. You may not be able to go to sleep right away, but once you get to go to sleep, just sleep in. Set your alarm. Don't turn your alarm on. Just wake up naturally. If you work night shift, try to get you a good nap before you go into work. You get off of work, try to get you some sleep in. You work day shift, you kind of work a normal schedule. So, you just get in the bed, got your nightcap, and then you just get up early. And like maybe if you got to be at work at 8, you get up at 6 or something, 6:30, and you go to work. You make it work. I've learned that over time. Once you've been on a certain shift, a certain amount of time, it's like you get used to everything and you just get used to a flow of everything. It's never going to be perfect. Some nights, like I said, man, I work at night shift. It'd be tough for the kid, man. I'd be like, man, I'd be dragging. I'd be like, man, I got to find some energy. I got to find some motivation. I got to find this and that, but I make it work at the end of the day. That's what it's all about at the end of the day, just making it work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok at The Ghetto Bodybuilder. I got the merchandise for sale. Shop with me on my website, www.theghettobodybuilder.com. If y'all got any comments, questions, or concerns, drop a comment. I'll be sure to get back with you as soon as I can. Y'all know how we coming. Let's get motivated. Boom.